I don't make it in school, right? Why? Because in the black society, it has been proven so many countless times that not proven to be exact, but it's what we grew up knowing, that in order to, like, in life, you cannot make it without school. Like, you need to go to school in order to make it. So even witches were focused on bewitching me so that I don't make it in school, forgetting that there's a difference between making it in school and making it in life. Those are two different things. Making it in school is another story, and making it in life, it's another story. Do you guys understand what I mean? So they've bewitched me on that side and then forgot the life thing. So when they confused me for the whole 4 years, not knowing what I was doing in varsity, they even taught me how to lie to my parents for 4 fucking years. And then on the 5th one, that's when I actually decided that, you know what, I'm gonna resign. Actually, it's not resigning because I wasn't working. I'm gonna drop out. Actually, it's not even drop out because they've chased me already. I've been academically excluded 2 times. So when I left school, I was just a human being, breathing. I was fixing computers. Would you believe me if I told you that in 2016, I was fixing computers? 2016, I was fixing computers. I was charging 50 rands for 15 computers, 20 rands for cleaning your antivirus, 20 or 30 rands, I don't remember. In 2016, I was doing that, a whole me, in 2016, April, this very same month, back in 2016, I used to fix computers. So I used to be a hustler, man. Like, anywhere where I see an opportunity. I don't know what else. Oh, yes. Another business that I used to do, which business was it? Oh, yes. So, like, one of the business that I had, like, for example, if there's a girl that you like and you are having guababa, like, you don't know how to tell her, you don't know what to say to her and whatnot. So I used to sell what we call matema, right? I used to sell what we call matema. So basically matema, it used to be 15 rands. It was not expensive. Matema, that is me. First it was physical only, and later on I expanded to online, which was Facebook. I used to be very famous on Facebook using what we call auto likes. Hey, Namara, I've been a hustler, yo. Namara, I deserve to be successful. Yeah, right? So I used to sell matema, right? So matema is just a petty word of saying that it's like a manual of teaching you how to hit up on a girl. You get me? It's like a manual of teaching you how to hit up on a girl. So I used to have that as well. So, but that business, I started it physically. So there were obviously, I used to do it mostly back home in Limpopo, because in Gauteng guys, Gauteng, especially Rankua, because Nagen na Rankua at that time. So Banyana Barankua Jo, Batomo Nyobisa from 9.5 years, Motateng I sell virgin. Kat 12 years, Kohona Tomadi period. Utomilo Nyobisa Asanal 9.5 years, kat 12 years, Kohona Tomadi period. Yo Pitori Febe. So Pitori, that business didn't work or have a platform. Why? Because so it's not difficult to get a girl. Okay, and then you obviously you are shy. You be like, okay, okay, and then that's something that they do. And then then now fitla wa robala sa rider sira dilo tsa sona. So ke bana ba Pitori ba botlhale, they grew up so fast, ha fitla go 16 ngwana teng body count ta gagwe le kana le the number of viewers on my live video right now. I'm not judging anybody. I've been there. I'm just saying, So business yaka, there was no way it was gonna work. Like, genuinely, there was no fucking way the business was gonna work. right? So it used to work in Limpopo. So in Limpopo, it was difficult to have sex. Not anymore. No lubanaba yo no klifebe dilo tela. Yerre no klifebe Joe. Ka savana e1 aka o tlohela wa moja ka marahong. Ka savana e1 fela. Ba jewela biala. Jesus. But anyways, that's a story for another day. So after that, so it was difficult back in the days, like I said. So in order to get a girl, you must first have somebody who speaks to her about you. You know, speak good things about you, that you actually. You know, wamarata, and then yeah, one thing leads to another. And then dating like you're actually dating, right? But you stand 5 meters apart from one another. When you are standing there, here, your girl is standing over that side, but you are together, right? But as you get to know one another better, then the meters get reduced until it's 1 meter. And then after it's 0.5 meter, then after 0.1 meter, and then you are packed inside. Then you are allowed to hug her. Once you are allowed to hug her, you can't kiss her. That's how it used to be. You can't kiss her, and then the moment that you are allowed to kiss her, it can only be mba, like mwah. Then you know, and you only do it once, only mba once, like, mwah, you know. So as time goes on, then kita bela okay. Now you need to find a way in order to have her come to your house. But obviously you stay with parents. It's not like you have your own house, unlike some of us now, whereby anybody can come in at any given fucking time, because I don't have parents here. Even if I have my own things. So at that time, you need to consider that that's not your home. That's not your house, it's your home. There's a difference between your house and your home. Your home, it's where your parents are, where your family is. And then your house, it's where you are in control. So that was your home, right? And then after that, you need a strategy in order to bring the girl over. That's where I used to come in, you know. I'm going to teach you 15 rand only. I'll tell you, okay, Mfanak, when it's like this, you make sure, first things first step, you must make sure that you request to see her when it's cold. Number one, that is step number one. You request to see her when it's cold. Number one, remember, you request to see her when it's cold. You request to see her late at night, not during the day. Obviously, during the day, but and whatnot, you know, we used to hide that we are dating. So that's step number two. You must make sure that she comes out after 10 p.m. when her family is sleeping. She runs away, gets out through the window. Luena, you're most probably doing the same thing, right? And then after that, when you are at the corner, one thing that's going to happen is that it's going to get cold. It's going to get cold. Once it gets cold, you tell her that, you know what? Please accompany me to my house. I need to go fetch a jersey. Then she will never say no, you know. But if you say, let's go to my house, I want us to have sex, she's a virgin. She will never allow you to have sex with her, because she has heard scary things, that losing virginity is painful and whatnot. And nowadays, losing virginity is no longer painful. They do it with a grinder. You know, a grinder and a driller. Like that thing. Girls nowadays do it with a griller. It's like it's no longer a big deal. But not a driller. Or Limpopo River. It's so huge and wet that you're so confused over who the fuck opened this thing. You'd say it was a Nigerian. Can't buy with a driller. Like that thing which drills. Anyways, yeah. So oh yeah, iPhone. Sharp. Open. So it was like that. So you tell her, you know what? Let's go to my house. Accompany me to go fetch a jersey. You know. So you know, then she's gonna stand outside your house, and then you go in. You go in, and you don't get inside. You actually check the coast first. You check the coast. you check the coast, or are your parents sleeping and whatnot. And then obviously you make sure that there's a window opened, and then you go back to the street. And then next to your house, you don't, here's the trick, guys. With my Matema, the ones that used to cost 15 rand, here's the trick. Once you get her to the first face, that is making sure that she stands at the corner of your house. And Banyana Pitori can relate to all of this. It's only us who grew up in Limpopo that can relate to all of this. Lena Pitori aliditi lote, because by it already animal already. They've accepted, your parents have accepted anyways. So now with us, it's like a different story, man. So the trick, you make sure that when she's at the center of your territory, at the corner of your house, you must make sure that you don't come out with the jersey. You do not come out with the jersey. You don't come out with the jersey. Because if you come out with the jersey, it's mission accomplished. You have lost the game. Because you will no longer have a reason to put her inside the house. You will never have a reason. You will never, ever. Right? So the next thing, you make sure that you spend an extra hour again at the corner of your house, making sure that she's feeling cold. And then after, she's going to ask you, so the jersey, you just change the subject or do something, continue the conversation. After an hour, you actually tell her, actually, let's go inside so that I can fetch the jersey. She will never say no. And here's the thing, girls in Limpopo understood the process. But if you say, let's go to my house, she was never going to agree. But if you say, accompany me to go fetch a jersey, then she would agree. Because internally, she doesn't want to feel like she's a bitch. She doesn't want to feel like she's a whore. She doesn't want to feel like she's cheap. I like Pretoria girls. They represent that. After that, you said, you tell her that, okay, let's enter. Accompany me to go fetch the jersey at the house. And then she's going to ask you a very important question. Ore, what if they catch us? Then that's where now you know that you have won. You are done with it. You just need to say the right words that, baby girl, I got you. They're sleeping. They will never catch us. We'll enter through the window. My room from the inside is locked. Don't worry. I got you. And then after that, you have to pursue her. You have to pursue her. Convince her. No, don't worry. Don't worry. Because obviously, Liana, she's scared because she doesn't want your parents to find her in your house, because they're going to tell her parents that she was at, the whole process, right? Sharp. After that, you take her in. You go inside first, and then you hold the window for her so that she can enter through the window. After that, now, here comes the most difficult step ever. Taking off her clothes. Fuck. That is difficult. Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something. You cannot break a pretty girl's virginity without asking for her permission first. Number one, you ask for permission and you know that it's not going to happen on the same day. It is not going to happen on the same day. You're asking for permission. You're asking for permission so that she can go think about it. You understand? Sharp. After that, when you have entered, she sits on the bed. Or no. She doesn't even sit on the bed. She stands at the corner next to the window. And then you'll be whispering, convincing her. Agana. And then after that, you do what? You cuddle what at the corner of your room. You just stand with her the same way you've been standing outside. And then after that, after 2 hours of standing, yo thinking, I want to take this moment for yo guys, easy tabe arsa tlhoko ira anything, arsa tlhoko bolela tapole no nyobisa fe a ka no hey ba nyobisa ho ba nyobisa ka tlhalela ba nyobisa wa tengwa ka wa tsheha ba nyobisa ka leboga banyana ba Pitori. Thank you guys. On behalf of the community, banyana ba Pitori ra le leboga for making yo khalere sokola go Limpopo tlerna go Limpopo ne re tshokolela daeteng. Ha, imagine inside the room you are standing for more than 2 hours trying to convince a person to come sit at the bed. Now tell me, can you convince a Pretorian girl for 2 hours to come sit at the bed? Never. 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 Before you even ask anything, she's already naked. Before you even touch her, she's wet. So all these things, when we came this side, they were quite interesting. That fuck, man. We didn't see any of these things when we were growing up. Damn, bro. Like, genuinely, we didn't see any of those things when we were growing up. Damn. Oh, Angusha. So, after that, 2 hours standing on the wall, trying to convince her that, you know what, let us go sit on the bed. She will never do that, right? So, after 2 hours of standing, that will be like at 3 a.m. 3 a.m., she's going to ask you to accompany her home. You don't be stubborn about it. You open the window, she gets out like a witch. You follow her like a witch as well. And then you go and you accompany her. You accompany her, and then when you get to her house, you stand outside and make sure that she gets in. Because first things first, her phone cannot ring, so you can't really call her. You know, so you only communicate with a police call. So Vodacom used to allow you 10 police calls a day, right? 10 police calls a day, and then you can personalize your police call. You personalize your, after she gets in, you personalize your police call with, are you in? Are you in? You personalize it and you send her a call back, and then she's gonna respond and say yes. But obviously, like paid. So in Sepedi, you're gonna put it in a sense of na. Then she's gonna respond by saying, "Hey, I get in." Can you call back? And you guys don't even know callbacks. Do you guys even know what we call please call me? Who? Guys, when last did you do a please call me? Let us start there. Guys, when last did you do a please call me? Like, it's a please call. Like, when last did you do a please call me? Unless if you are in Limpopo. If you are in Limpopo, don't bother answering me, because I know you have done it an hour ago. I will call Limpopo. Learning please call. Exactly. I'm gonna please call you. Kale. Hey. Now, yeah. So after that, then you know that okay, Shapu, you actually broke the ice, right? You broke the ice, and next time when you see her, now you're not going to struggle. She knows the process. You know, you stand for like, you no longer stand for 1 hour at the corners and whatnot. You stand for like 10 minutes and you tell her that, let's go to my house. I need to go fetch a jersey. She knows the process. She's going to accompany you, stand at your corner, you go inside, check the coast, and then you go back. You go back outside. You don't even waste time. You tell her, let's go inside and fetch the jersey. She's going to go in. You open the window. She knows the process now. After that, she's going to stand next to the window again. And then you tell her, okay, let's sit on the bed. Now she's going to allow you to sit on the bed. You know, she's going to allow you to sit on the bed. Then that's when you can like start brushing hair just a bit. Just a bit. So you see. So that's how life used to be back for us. No. I know mna no fayona. Pitori Joburg. No. Emna, obana gena komang no so 10 to 1. 10 to 1 no so o ka stlhoking nyo mo gauteng. 10 to 1 o ka stlhoking nyo mo gauteng. Limpopo o ka se kre. Next. Nyo itletse ka kudu mo mna. Emna ga re sokola re gotse boima guys. I'm actually glad that I came this side, because more than life, papa. I go with a take this as a compliment. It's a very good compliment. So anyways, that was just me explaining why I don't sleep at night. Fuck, I talk too much. Yeah.